Hey guys, what is up? It is Laura from Laura Marie Plans, and today I'm back with another weekly plan with me. Today I'm planning the week of February 13th through the 19th in my Print Pression SPC collab planner with my Caress Press 2023 inserts. And today I am using the kit called Pillow Talk that Caress Press came out with, and I absolutely love the colors of this kit, from the dog to the fashion people to the food to the flowers to the lingerie to the Ugg slippers to the scenes to the eggplants. It's just all such a vibe. And I had to use this for my Valentine's Day kit this year for sure. So I did think about color blocking, but I did have 3 extenders, so it's usually harder for me to color block when I have more extenders and they fall on the same days and all that. So I did not color block, but I used really cute underlays. I used booby underlays from Plannahannah in light pink. I bought these a while ago and have just been saving them. And the booby pattern in the underlays is like the same booby pattern in the orange red color, and it just works so well. And then I use these purple doodle hearts in purple tie-dye, also from Plannahannah, and I just kind of switched those up because, like I said, I had lots of extenders this week that I wanted to use. And so I kind of did in every other pattern, which I absolutely love. And then I did pull in purple tie-dye scripts that I got from a custom sheet from Plannahannah. Y'all know I've been loving doing that with the matching underlays lately. And there's so much more you can add to from her shop, but I just, you know, can't go all out. I wish I could, but I just couldn't. So, for my base foil, I realized I didn't pull out a foil bundle, so I frantically pulled in silver other foil between the bow washi and the confetti I ended up using from SPC. And I just pulled in from random foil bundles I had left over in my collection, which I do like to do every now and then, to kind of clear out my old collections and use up some of the a la carte foil I have versus like everything being in a foil bundle nowadays. So I did do that, and I really love how this looks. I also incorporated some silver Plannahannah overlays. So I think I just have two. No, I have three. So I have one that says Self Love Club on Monday, just because I think, while I love Valentine's Day, I love the holiday, I love love, I love romance, I love it all. I also think it's really important to love yourself and love, especially on Valentine's Day. Like, even if you don't have a significant other, just loving yourself is so important. So I wanted to make that known. And I always want to make sure, for me personally, that I am doing stuff for myself on the holiday and in February and this week. I mean, I'd love to do it all the time, but that's not realistic with me. I get caught up in things. So I do like to focus on myself as well as my partner during this holiday. I use the Love More quote as well as the Love Yourself quote. So I just used a bunch of lovey quotes that I found in her like recent Inspire overlay she came out with, I think, in the new year. So yeah, I really, really like how that turned out. I absolutely love the colors in this. I think it's so fun. And as you can see, I was pulling from like a tropical foil bundle that I think I used for my wedding, my second wedding last year in Thailand. But I just had a bunch of extra foil that I could pull in, so I just pulled in a bunch of silver from various shops. Actually, no, that's a lie. It's mainly from SPC and Caress Press and Plannahannah, but that could also be various shops to you all. But yeah, so I absolutely love Valentine's Day. I love the holiday so much, and I love it in my planner even more. I always go so hard for Valentine's Day, so I'm super excited to get into this plan with me, and I do talk through it. So I hope you guys enjoy. So starting on Monday, I did get my period this day, which I definitely wanted to mark because with PCOS, I don't always have consistent periods. So I definitely enjoy getting my period because it means my ovulation is normal. So I marked that. I did do a bunch of work this day, and then we had a rover drop off. Drop off. Who did we have? I think that meant to say pick up, not drop off. which is really sad because yeah, we had a drop off the week before. I don't think we had a drop off this day. I think that meant to say pick up. But we had some rover type of exchange. I've been trying to mark that, but we do rover so much now that it's sometimes hard to keep up. And some days we have like 2 or 3 dogs coming and going. So it would take up like half my planner. I did get Uber Eats this night. I believe I got boba and poke, which I love just getting poke DC and Gongcha on Uber Eats. Gongcha just has like the best bubble tea by far. Not by far, but for a long shot, for a chain place. And I, of course, love the poke that comes with it too. I'm very picky with both of those things, so I feel like that is just like my only safe option. So I order from there. I had some TV time. And then I did some cleaning this night. And then I took so many photos of Oliver for Valentine's Day, which I love how I marked this. I used my new Lily Desk custom stickers, which are drawn by Celise or Celsi. I don't know the name of the artist. It's like Celise. I'm looking it up. Celise Studio. I think that's how you say it. Selise. She does a lot of art, but I put that with a silver camera icon on top, which I think is cute. And I just wrote Oliver Valentine's because I took the cutest Valentine's Day photos of him, and he just sat there with like his sunglasses on and his headband on and the roses next to him and the cookie next to him, like a dog cookie, and just the whole shebang, and just sat there and posed like a little angel baby. It was amazing. He is so good. So I loved marking that. And then on Tuesday it was actually Valentine's Day, so I of course marked that. I had a bunch of meetings this day. A lot of my meetings, which are usually on Monday, were moved to other days of the week this month because my clinicians all had trainings on Mondays that they had to do. So I did have my meetings on Tuesday, and then I did go to like work supervisions. Oh, I actually did a lot of work this day. I went to one work supervision, and then I was actually out really late, and I came home and Jake had set up the gifts he got me, as well as some flowers, and we had like our whole like photo stand, I don't know, backdrop, whatever you would call it, that was set up from the night before that we took pictures of Ollie on, set up. And so I got home and he had everything set up, and he also cooked me steak and rice and broccoli, and it was all really good. So I wanted to mark those things. For Valentine's Day, he did get me the Daisy Oh So Sweet perfume. I think I talked about it previously when we went to Ulta, and I absolutely love it. I really wanted the original Daisy perfume, but when we actually got to Ulta and I sampled both of them, I liked the Oh So Sweet way more. I just like sweet scents, and so does Jake, so it works out. And also the vibe is just much more my vibe. Like, it's in a pink container instead of like clear or white. I don't know what the normal Daisy comes in, but I just liked that one so much more. So I was really excited to get that. And then he got me daisies to go with it as my flowers. And then he also got me Tiny Towns, which was a game that I saw Andrea and Hannah from SPC and Planet Hannah talk about in their new Instagram BG Girlies, where they like play board games. And I'm not really like that into board games or anything, but I've been looking for one new game, and so I did end up getting that one, and I'm so happy I did. I don't think I would enjoy like most of the games they review and like people review, just because I do so much thinking all the time, I feel like, for work. Like, I just need to do nothing most of the days, and board games is too much thinking for me, and strategy, and I can't do it. I can't hang. But yeah, so that was really nice. We took photos this day, and I took some cute photos in some lingerie. I love putting on my pink lingerie on this day. Again, self-love club on Valentine's Day. I had some planning time. Jake got me chocolate covered strawberries, which were super good. I love chocolate covered strawberries. And then we just watched more Amazing Race, so I marked that. On Wednesday, I had a psychiatrist appointment bright and early. It was by phone because of COVID protocols and stuff, so I just marked that with a phone call. I Icon from SPC, I had more meetings, and then I did go to work again, so I marked that. And then we had a late night dog park run. I think some other dogs were also out there late at night, and so we had a little late night sesh, which I love doing. I'm always up for a late night sesh, but most of the other dogs go to bed earlier than I do, or we do, I guess. So I love me a late night sesh. And then we got Donburi for dinner, which is just really good Japanese food. I got katsu curry. I forget what Jake gets, but they have such good food. I feel like it's a chain, but either way, if you're ever in DC, I'd highly recommend it as like a fast casual place. I've actually never eaten there, but I get it on Uber Eats like all the time. I went through a phase where I got it a lot too. But yeah, I just love it. And then I just watched more Amazing Race. Then on Thursday, I marked that I slept in. I went to the dog park and I had some me time this day. Jake went to a Maryland Terps basketball game where the school we went to, and he invited me, but I was like, I really don't want to go. So I didn't go. I think I was actually gonna go to work this day, and then I was like, meh, I don't feel like it. So I did work from home instead. But I just had a bunch of me time. I did planning time. Again, I worked from home. I got McDonald's. I watched Amazing Race, and then I was in my feelings. I don't really know what about. Yeah, couldn't tell you, but apparently I was in my feelings. So I marked that. On Thursday, we had a Rover drop off. So my thing on Monday was definitely supposed to say Rover pickup, which is like so annoying, but do I really feel like fixing it? No, especially because I don't even know where I put these leftovers anymore. But we had a Rover drop off of 2 dogs, which I'll get into that story. I took Oliver to Starbucks while Jake took the other 2 dogs like out and upstairs. And then we got Uber Eats for dinner. So I marked that. And then this dog that we got was a Shar-Pei Terrier mix. And Shar-Peis are known as a species to look like hippos. They're usually not like fuzzy like the one we watched, because it was a Terrier mix, the specific one we watched. But I literally became obsessed with this dog for like a hot second. And then it got kind of annoying because it started snapping on Ollie, which I just hate dogs who snap at Ollie, because Ollie is like the nicest dog ever. I don't hate, but I get annoyed because I'm like, why are you snapping at my dog? Like, he's so chill. So I marked hippo dog in my planner because I literally was taking so many pictures of it. And I was like, oh my God, this dog's literally hippo. I need it. But also the downside of this dog / not really this dog, but the species is that I think because this is our hypothesis, is that because they're so inbred, they have this thing called Shar-Pei fever, which is an actual thing. And this dog had it, and he was just really, really warm. He had a limp because it impacted his leg, so he couldn't really play outside, and he had to take so many medications. So Jake and I were like, I don't know if we can sign ourselves up for a dog that, like, I don't know, it really affects their quality of life. It's kind of sad. So I'd of course rescue one, but I had to have a realization moment there where I probably wouldn't want to buy one or anything just because like I feel bad for them. So I was like going through this hippo dog obsession. We had this dog until I think Monday. So you guys will see it get picked up the week after, but I went through a quick obsession with this dog. And then Jake and I played Tiny Towns this day for the first time. Oh yeah. I think I was in a fight with Jake the night before. So then on this day, he was all nice to me, whatever. And so we played Tiny Towns, and that was my first time playing, and it was really, really fun. I've played lots since, and I really like it. Like I said, I'm not really like someone who would like buy a bunch of games and go on a whole journey like Andrea and Hannah do, but I really like seeing their recs and seeing what I would like to do personally. So like even if you're not on that journey, like it's still cool to see their account and see what they post about, in my opinion. And then I watched Amazing Race, and then I was like, Tiny Towns, you know what that reminds me of? The game Tiny Tower. So I downloaded Tiny Tower on my phone again, which I go through phases like so often. Not so often, but every year or so, I'd say. I become obsessed with Tiny Tower and I play it all the time. So I have been playing Tiny Tower and I still play. I mean, it's only been like 2 weeks, but you know, I fall off things real fast with these little obsession hobby things. But I've also, since yesterday, gone into this game called Township, which was an ad on Tiny Tower. And like, y'all probably already know what I'm talking about because they advertise it everywhere. And like, Jake is making fun of me so hard for playing this game because I was totally convinced by advertising, and like it's actually so fun. So yeah, but I've been playing some phone games lately, which has been fun. On Saturday I just marked that I had time with Jake. We had the morning together. I woke up super early this morning, so we had the morning together. We got Panera for breakfast. We took Ollie to the dog park, and I did work from home. Oh my God, this is a really busy day for a Saturday. Like I really grinded. My parents came over and I was reunited with my parents' puppy Mochi. So I of course marked that because I love her so much. We went to Costco together to get a few things. I love going to Costco with my parents. They spoil me. And then I just marked that we hung out with them. They came over for a little bit and we just chilled. We made dinner and we just hung out. And then I marked that I played Tiny Towns again with Jake. And then we spent the night cuddling and watching, you guessed it, more Amazing Race. I was really in my Amazing Race binge. I think I mark it every single day except Monday, which is crazy. I've kind of in real life, which again, I'm like 2 weeks behind, I'd say, maybe 2.5. From like when this was to when I'm doing this voiceover. I'm trying to take a break from Amazing Race just because it got a lot. And I feel like part of it is because I mark in my planner so much. But I'm trying to diversify myself. Been watching a lot of Netflix. Been watching Challenge. I started watching Modern Family again recently. So I'm trying to diversify myself. But really into Amazing Race. And then on Sunday, I marked that I had the morning with the dogs again. I did more work from home. It was such a busy week. I think this was a really busy week. I don't know what I was doing, but I was grinding. I marked that I had some time with Jake, and then we drove throughout Washington DC to run a few errands, so I just marked that. And while we were there, I've been really craving Cuban food lately, specifically ropa vieja, which is one of my favorite foods ever. And they used to have an amazing hole-in-the-wall restaurant where I grew up in Maryland, and I was like, you know what I really want is ropa vieja. So there was only like one recommendation, and I'm only eating at like a good place, so reviewed well. I don't know if it's actually good, but there was only one restaurant and it was kind of far from us in deeper DC. So we did make the drive and we picked it up, and it was so good. I love ropa vieja. I love Cuban food. It was so good. So I definitely wanted to mark that. It was called Mi Cuba Cafe. And then I just had some quality time with Jake. So I, of course, marked that. We watched more Amazing Race. I cuddled him and I played more Tiny Tower. As I said, this kind of was a repetitive-ish week with my Tiny Tower Tiny Tower, Tiny Towns, it all sounds the same. But especially with my Amazing Race obsession lately, it's been a lot. Do I diet down the following week? I feel like I do, kind of. But no, I definitely do. / I just stopped marking it. But yeah, this is my spread in full. I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos, following me on my YouTube, follow me on my planner Instagram at Laura Marie Plans. If you don't already, you can see up close pictures of this spread as well as all my other spreads. All the shots will be tagged there, and you can also see reels, etc. And if you ever have a question about a specific sticker, whether it be character script, foil, whatever, you can comment down below or on my Instagram and I will get back to you with what it is. But I absolutely love how this turned out. I'm using the Sparkle Deco from the Tropical Foil bundle I had left over. Again, just pulling in a bunch of random fun foils for the spread. Not fun, but like fun silver foils that were more general and not very fun so that it still matched the spread, but you get what I'm saying. But yeah, I absolutely love how this turned out. I love the colors. I've been loving what this artist has been doing lately, Sadie Piper Designs. I love her fashion people. I love how she includes a dog in literally every art set she's been coming out with lately, it seems like. Like, that is just everything I need and more. That needs to be mainstreamed. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're not already. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Thanks for watching!